More physical, playing with some toughness now.
And I'm looking for them to increase that lead if they can keep getting to the free throw line.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Mahinmi's checked in for Lavoy Allen. C.J. Miles comes in for Hill, and George Hills subs in for Monte Ellis. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down to 1 on the bucket from Hill. Westbrook against Hill. Turner with the steal. Now here is Hill. He's tightly guarded. Out to Turner. Now Miles. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. That's good. And Indiana leads by 1.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really, really good at using his size. Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented. For plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we...
Ladies and gentlemen,
the third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. What can you say? Al Jefferson, an impressive effort here today.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
They've got Paul George. Turner is out there with Allen. Then there's Hill, and it's Ellis in at the 2 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Jordan dishes to Davis. Jefferson, a screen on Hill. Irving with it. He's picked up by Hill. Shot's good by Jefferson.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Indiana trails by 3. It's George on the wing. Allen with the screen for George. Looking to get it going. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Durant. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Indiana shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. The first one falls.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Paul George. Chicago with the ball. They lead by 1. Outside Irving. Down low. Here's Jefferson. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
You look at Al Jefferson. He's really been playing well.
He just continues to light them up. They're going to have to find a way to make him work harder for his point.
Jordan Hill, he's checked in for Indiana. And Chicago also making a switch. Randolph has checked in. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. And it's Hill penetrating. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Allen, a screen on Jordan. Ellis kicks to George. And he's good on the 3-ball. George has got 5 points now in the quarter. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, there have already been 5 lead changes, but nobody taking control of it.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Ellis kicks to Hill. Pick up by Hill. Hill passes to Hill. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now a 4-point Indiana lead.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
Here's Jordan. And again, Chicago. No good. An even 3-on-3 break. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
You know, I got to say, Clark, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going to go.
We saw it ended up right where it was supposed to, in the basket.
It sure did.
And guys, you know what? Neither did the defense. I don't think they had a clue.
Allen with the screen for George. Just 5 to shoot. The tray. And it's Randolph with the rebound.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Durant with it. George picks him up. Paul George with the steal. Jordan against Hill. Over in the corner, Ellis. And the shot no good, a bit short.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. 1:56 left in the third. And he gets it to go. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Indiana.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
A clear look for George. Shot is off. And it's Chicago the other way. And here is Irving. Down low, here's Jefferson. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. For Indiana, they have shot 80% from the lines tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. Indiana making some changes. Mahimi's checked in for Allen. C.J. Miles comes in for George. Rodney Stuckey subbed in for Ellis.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Vucevic, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
And you don't like to concede the free throws, but it's better than getting flushed on.
Well, Greg, you know, there's no question about that. You played on a tough physical Knicks team during your NBA career, and that would fall right in line with a smart, strong foul right there.
I agree. Very good point.
Turner's checked in for Jordan Hill. And it's Hill penetrating. Here's Stuckey. Vucevic with the block. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Beal's running. Stolen by Miles. Hill against Westbrook. And the rejection by Leonard. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Here's Stuckey. Chicago trailing here. For the lead. Can't hit. Hill with some nice D. And so here is Indiana. Beal with the steal. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Out of bounds. Indiana takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Hill against Westbrook. Knocked away. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. Here's Hill. So for Chicago right now, Kawhi Leonard is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Vucevic. Then it's Matthews. And it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot.
That's his first personal foul. At the line
Free throw drops for Hill. Derrick Rose is checked in for Chicago. Both free throws good from Hill. Chicago trails by 4. Outside Rose. The drive by Vucevic. It's rebounded by Indiana.
That's what we call good defense in the paint, worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket. Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him. They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra was saying to his team. He was not at all satisfied with their effort levels, saying, "We're losing the hustle plays and all the 50-50 balls. We simply can't win that way. We've got to get after it." Let's see how they respond, Kevin.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Jordan Hill, he's checked in for Turner. Paul George comes in for C.J. Miles. And it's Ellison for Rodney Stuckey. And he gets it to go.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Rose goes in. He kicks to Jefferson. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand. Worked that one inside nicely.
Chicago trails by 9. Outside Rose. Here's Davis. There's the killer two-handed slam.
I tell you what, you got to love his aggressiveness finishing inside like that.
Well, his leaping ability, Clark, gives him a great advantage.
And that's why they look to get him the ball around the rim. It's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Maybe that'll ignite him. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geeked.
And that's what the alley-oops guys will do for your team.
And Indiana making a change here. Allen's checked in. Chicago also making some changes. Jordan, he's checked in for Matthews. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Derrick Rose. Hill dishes to George. And that one is hammered home.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Jefferson, a screen on Hill. Irving attacking and finished off by Jefferson.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out? Almost like the 1-2 punch.
Ellis, that's good.
No hesitation at all right there. Just right up against a much bigger defender.
Man, and I love that fearlessness, that aggressive attitude. Boy, I love watching guys play with that kind of abandon and freedom, Greg. It's a beautiful thing, man.
It's deflected. The drive by Jordan, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Cutting into the lead with a huge one-hand throwdown.
That's how to get your team back into it.
Yes, sir.
I tell you what, guys, that might also put a little spark into those guys.
Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Irving leading the charge.
A beautiful pass that time from MJ.
Indiana leading. Outside Hill. Here's the screen. The drive by Ellis. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Davis. Coach is liking Clark what he's seeing from his offense.
And shoot, why wouldn't he? I mean, guys, they're filling it up with ease, executing, getting quality shots. I mean, this is fun to watch.
And guys, they've put the defense on the defensive.
Allen with the screen for Hill. For three, Ellis. Indiana again missing.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half, still bageled in the second.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Irving passes to Davis. George against Durant. Davis with a screen on George. Durant kick.
One-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And he better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined.
Turner's checked in for Ian Mahimi.
Miles Turner.
From deep, George. Here's Allen. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's on Al Jefferson. Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Yeah, it has been. Neither team able to create any significant separation so far.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
Talk about a terrific game for Al. He has 9 points now and 3 great steals. You know, as tremendous as his stats are, what I've liked most is just the effort he's put into this game.
And Clark, he's worked his tail off at the offensive end, and his D, it has been on point.
Irving dishes to Davis. Feeds to Jordan. Right side Jefferson. Outside Durant. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Hill against Irving. Hill kicks to George. Ellis left side. From 15 feet away, it's rebounded by Jefferson.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That's on Monte Ellis.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials. He's really the guy you want on the stripe in that situation. I mean, there's no doubt about it. He's clutch.
Pass to Turner. Buries it.
What a bucket at one of the more crucial moments of the game.
How about the cool, collected way in which he delivered it? Clutch.
And a wide open look for Irving. Good. And oh, that was an enormous 3-pointer.
Kyrie Irving has simply caught fire.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. .46 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Tries again. Sinks it. 40 seconds left in the fourth. Jefferson, a screen on Hill. Irving passes to Jefferson. It's in! A huge shot to tie it up.
Boy, just look at what Jefferson is doing.
What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
And George, here we go. Here's Jordan, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Well, Jordan has been fantastic.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They trail by 2. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
You know what? You can go for the 3 to win or the 2 to tie. What's your choice in a situation like this, Clark?
Well, I don't think you set that decision in stone and anchor it in this timeout. You see how things play out. You're going to try to get a good, quick shot. And if it's a good 3 with a good shooter, let it fly. If it's something in the paint, then you take that. But it's about being a good, quick shot in this situation.
Durant attack.
Whoa!
That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary.
And you know what?
Man.
That man can climb a ladder.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports.